section 5.4, solving equations with radicals. So this is monitoring progress 1. The key to this is kind of knowing that you have to get the radical by itself. And I wrote it so that you know that this -9 is not under the radical sign. So before you solve the radicals, you have to get the radical by itself. Okay, so I'm going to add 9 to both sides. Right? So it's now the cube root of x equals 3. Okay, just like square roots, anyone has an idea of how to get rid of this?
Cube each side.
Cube each side, very good. Cube each side. That's it. So when you have a radical with a certain roots, if you just cube it to the 4th power to the 5th power, whatever the root is, it cancels that out. The x pops out, and it's 27. Pretty easy. Questions on that? Okay, let's move on to the next one. And if you need to see this again, I will upload it. Okay, monitoring progress 3. Okay, so I wrote it specifically. Is this -3 under the radical sign or not under the radical sign?
It is.
It is. Okay, so in order to get to this x that's stuck inside the radical sign, we got to get rid of everything else. But before we cube root this like we did on the last, or cube it like we did on the last problem, we have to get rid of something. What do you think we have to get rid of? The 2, right? So divide both sides by 2. Okay, just like the last problem, cube it. And remember, when we cube it, that's going to pop out. So the next problem we're going to do, which we'll just check our work now, because it's important to make sure I didn't make a mistake, because it's very easy to make a mistake. I'm going to take this 11, I'm going to plug it back in. Okay, so let's check our work here. 2 cube root of 11 minus 3 equals 4. 2 times the cube root of 8 equals 4. What's the cube root of 8? 2. So 2 times 2 equals 4. Does it work?
Yep.
Yeah. It works. Okay, let's try this again with the right problem. That's supposed to be a 15. So collect like terms, 7x, this becomes minus 14. Good. Now we can factor this.
-7 and 2.
-14 and 5, -7 and
2.
2. Good. So x minus 7 and x plus 2 equals 0. So that means they're going to be 7 and -2. Okay. Wow. So much easier. Check my wrote it down right. Now let's check our work. 7. X plus 1 equals radical 7x plus 15. X is 7, so that makes it 8, equals radical 49, right? 7 times 7, plus 15. 8 equals root 64, which is 8. Okay, this one checks. Now let's do the second one. -2. -2 plus 1 equals radical 7x plus 15. -2 plus 1 is?
-1.
-1. And I was supposed to put in a -2 there. So radical -14 plus 15. -1 equals square root of 1. What's the square root of 1? 1 does not equal -1. So this is an extraneous solution right here. You don't need it. That is the only answer. So on a quiz, if you put both of them, it's going to be wrong. You have to check it to make sure that they're correct. Okay, minor progress 6, last problem here. Everything is stuck inside the radical sign. What do I need to do? Square both sides. Yeah. Okay, what pops out here?
2x plus 5 plus 5.
2x plus 5 equals
X plus 7.
x plus 7. Right? So,
Bless you.
bring them all to one side or solve for x. So x
Equals 2.
equals 2. Oh, super easy.